3 to 16. That's it. Well, let's read. You are the salt. I have underlined this text. This part on the screen. You are the salt. Don't blur this part. Keep it. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt fades away, whatever it is salty, it is no longer good for anything, but to be thrown out and held by men. 14 brothers. You are. Now I have in blue and underlined. You are the light of the world. Jesus has already told us that we are the salt of the earth. Now he says. Another concept of the Christian says that now we are the light of the world. It says, verse 14. A city and a comparison. A city sitting on a mountain cannot be hidden. Nor do you turn on a light and put it under a mud or in a drawer, but on the candle and illuminate all those who are in the house. So shine your light before men so that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. Your attention. Brothers. Your attention. Please. We have already read the word of the Lord. Let's go to the context. I want to take you. We have a power in us. Each one of us has a power that right now I invite you to use, and I mean the power of thought. The power of thought. I've never been there physically. I wasn't there, and although no matter how hard I try, I'm going to be there, because that's already like more than 2,000 years. What happened? Let's all go with the power of thought to move to where a crowd is. Imagine a crowd of hundreds and hundreds of people. Imagine yourself there. Imagine. Please. Imagine. I am there. You are there. We are all there. We are all there.
And we're on a mountain.
You're here. We're all here. There are a lot of people in a crowd.
And we are on a mountain, and there is a peculiar and important character. What is in front of all that crowd and is speaking? Is speaking? So, we're all there. And the teacher is in front of him talking, speaking. And this is known as the Sermon of the Mountain from chapter 5 onwards. Jesus gives the Sermon of the Mountain in that mountain. Where was Jesus? On a small mountain in the north of Israel. This is known as the famous Sermon of the Mount. The famous Sermon of the Mountain is near Galilee, and from there you can see the Dead Sea. The Sea of Galilee. Forgive the Sea of Galilee? Then Jesus speaks that you and I are the salt and we are the light of the world. Jesus is using a metaphor, a comparison of something to understand something else. But we are concerned with the topic. Our topic is, I am in balance. So, logically, we have to define the word equilibrium. What is equilibrium? What does it mean? What does it mean? I've already lost the law. What does it mean? Brothers. The word OA that the word equilibrium refers to. Well, the word equilibrium. It has several meanings. The word equilibrium has several meanings, and it says like this. Brothers. State of a body at rest. State of a body at rest. I explain this when the forces that act on a body nullify each other. It is said to be in equilibrium. I repeat, when the forces that act on a body nullify each other, it is said to be in equilibrium. For example, the arms of a scale are in balance when they support the same weight. That is balance. The balance is in the fact that the balance goes sideways because there is more weight here. But when they put more weight and it levels, and when it is even, The same weight is balanced on both sides. That action to that part is called balance. Then it ties that meaning with what Jesus says. Brothers in the mountain. What he is telling you. What he is telling us here. All Christians here and all over the world. Is that you are the balance of life to that action. To that part is called balance. Then it ties that meaning with what Jesus says. Brothers in the world of the mountain. What it is telling you. What he is telling all Christians here and all over the world is that you are the balance of life. In other words, you are the counterweight. Positively speaking of that balance that is El Mundo. Of that balance. Of that weight that is the family. Of that weight. Of that imbalance. From school, at work, at the radius of action, where we move, you are saying Jesus, when he uses the two phrases. You are the salt, you are the light of the world. He is saying, metaphorically speaking, I take from there and interpret the word and say, you are the balance. We are the balance. You are the balance with the wife. You are the balance with the husband. It is the balance with the children. We are the balance with the family. That is, I interpret it even more. We are the ones who have and must make a difference. You as a Christian. We as Christians. The brothers and sisters who see us. Whether now live or later on YouTube. You are the balance. We are the balance. You are the God. Because he has called us to be the he. The difference is what I want to say in this part. The difference because balance in one of his interpretations is when the forces that act on a body nullify each other. It is said to be in balance. For example, the arms of a scale that we have just mentioned. In balance when they support the same weight and go here or there. Because they have the same weight and it is balanced. It is balanced. There is a balance. Metaphorically speaking, I repeat and emphasize, because that's the point. That's the purpose of this message. Christ in the Sermon of the Mountain, which we are there. I gave you there with the thought. There we are, brothers in the Sermon of the Mountain, and Jesus stares you in your eyes. In your eyes. And if you want even more, he goes down from the place where he is higher. He goes down and goes to you. Imagine Jesus coming to you. Imagine it. Please, use that power. Imagine that Jesus comes down in the world of the mountains on that occasion. Then he goes to you. He looks into your eyes. He gives you. He puts his hand on your shoulder. And fixedly in your eyes tell you. You are the balance. By interpreting it. Are you on? Are you on? To mark the difference. Before the congregation.
EDB. Before the husband. Before the wife. In front of children at work. At school.
Wherever you move and Jesus stares with his hand on your shoulder. He tells you. You are the balance.